Yo. What I think of Carvana? Um, I don't really know. I guess we'll have to see. Mob? I mean, it's just kind of random. Like, if you were in that, uh, good, I guess, but what's the news on this? Mob. No news? The fuck? Probably be a fader today. Thanks for all that you do. You're welcome, sir. Neo? Uh, that's pretty shit. Just been declining. Pretty strong downtrend. What is this? Conglomerates? Well, what the hell is that? What does that even mean? Conglomerates. Huh. What's the news on this conglomerates thing? IEP. Roblox? Yeah. I mean, it's building a range, but like, it's about it. Definitely not the best, but not the worst either. Be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. Any response from yesterday? Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me set price alerts. Coin. Kind of looks like it wants to go sideways soon. Look at Sophie. It's starting to go sideways. It's not really looking the best, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this isn't horrible, but the volume's pretty trash. Nvidia, yeah, I have that on my list. Riot. Still in Rigor Riot? Yep, both of them. And RXST as well. RXST is my stop at break even? I believe it is. It is. And I did sell half of it. What about Tesla? Last time I checked, Tesla, yeah. It's just building this, like, kind of this hourly range, but it's not really a setup. I mean, I guess it's not the worst. Like, it does have probably a tradable range from here. I could set a price alert on it. Not something that I'd want to add to my watch list, though. Okay, AMTX. Not really tradable. Not a good setup. DKNG. No setup there either. AI. Shit, not really much of a setup there either. What was that one? AMTX. I don't really need to watch this. Kind of trash. Biotech. Another biotech. What do you know? Piton is both of those are pretty shit. The reason because well, this took, a fat decline. It's down 95%. It's below the 200. No setup either. No range or anything. And then same thing here with Disney. It's like below all the moving averages. Just declining. It's pretty ugly. CRM. Still watching that. Looks like it's setting up on the weekly pretty good. We could get like a... Damn. It probably won't make the biggest move. But options aren't bad on it. We could go with like, 3 weeks out. Same thing as Riot. Same setup there. Or not same setup, but same approach. Talk. Super thin. I can tell right away that volume's pretty much non-existent. Yeah, intraday looks like shit. Hasn't even had a candle today. Oh, there's one, I guess. IONQ, what are you doing? Volume's relatively high. Maybe this wants to go again. 63 people watching. That's kind of high. That's interesting. Baba. I'm pretty sure that looked like shit too. Yeah. This thing's very like gappy. It just likes to gap a lot. And it's still downtrending. When's a new lifestyle vid coming? I mean, I don't really focus on that stuff as much. Like, rather than posting like some lifestyle video, I feel like wouldn't it be more beneficial for me to post like a trading video? And video looks nice. Yeah, not bad. It's definitely setting up. Maybe this could go tomorrow. If we can just get this thin close today, that'd be nice. Can you explain the setup on IONQ? Yeah, it's fairly simple. Makes a big move up, goes sideways. Oh shit. Goes sideways. And then it did break out here, obviously. And then now it's just going sideways again. So there's the range there. And as you can see, you know, this goes up, sideways. As this goes sideways, look at that volume. It's like you'll see the volume have like a breakout too as the price is breaking out. So that's when you know, like, okay, this is solid. SLV looking good for reversal. Not sure about that. This is a 1.4 ADR too. You shouldn't look at that. I'm gonna get pennies from that. That's a waste of time. If you want to make money and grow your account, then you have to be in the fastest stocks. Like, that's it. You can't be in slow movers. Like, this has a 9.8% ADR. So this is definitely something to look at. SPY 15-minute probably going to set up. Doesn't really look like it so far. It's not very extended either. And where it's at is like, it's not far from the hourly 10, the exponential, the EMA, and then the 10 and 20 SMA. It's not far from either. Realistically, it could be ready for another rally soon. So in that case, what you should be focused on is probably like some swing setups. Roblox consolidating. Yeah, we looked at that earlier. It's consolidating, but it didn't make a big move. It's not a leader. Like, this would be something that you should be watching because 100% move in 17 days, 27% move in 1 day. Now it's sideways again. So that's something you should be looking at. Roblox is a kind of a turd. It's just hasn't really moved. Like, yeah, it is building a range, but doesn't mean that you need to trade it. Ranges are typically only good when the stock's strong. Like something like this. Like, this is just continuing to go up. The range isn't really good on this, but I mean, there was one right here that was really good. And then after that, it made almost a 70% move in a month to where your entry and exit would have been. Starbucks popping. I mean, it's kind of a piece of shit. It's just beat down. You got to look at the bigger picture. Like, you got to always zoom out and look at the daily. Like, yeah, it's, you know, up 2%, but it's not really worth your time. It's not a strong stock. And like where SPY is right now, like I was saying, once that breaks range, you can get much bigger moves by swing trading. Especially like 2% is, nothing. APP. I think I looked at that yesterday. What just happened? What the fuck did I just do to the stream? How did that even happen? APP. That was actually pretty good. I'm gonna add this to my list. It is a lower ADR, and the volume's kind of lower, but I do like this. Definitely like this. I think I looked at that yesterday because someone said it, and then I was like, well, volume's kind of shit, but I guess it's not bad. Okay, so if Nvidia can close thin like this today, then possibly, I mean, we could anticipate for tomorrow, but realistically, like what we should be doing is just waiting for the breakout on this. So if this can close like thin today, then tomorrow you gotta watch this thing like a hawk at open. Mara, it needs to go sideways. This thing, it's just a beast. Look at that, breaks out and just continues grinding higher. Obviously, day one breakout was much better, and then day two is when I sold. That was like 1,000%. But fuck, I mean, it's up 60% over quite a long period. I think it's going right for 1926. Mars shares would have been the play, yeah, for sure. That's why shares are superior in most cases. People just don't get that. They think you need a lot of money to trade shares, and they think that small accounts don't benefit from shares. When in reality, it's like you could have been in that the whole time. Riot, I'm up 300% on. Rig, I'm up 475%. So we're kind of getting there. The goal with breakouts, I don't think a lot of people know, but the goal with breakouts is 5 to 20x your risk. So if you're risking 1%, right? You put 1% of your account into options, you shouldn't be selling for less than 500% in majority of the cases. Wins Riot dying? Oh, I wish I could predict a stock like that. Quick, this is a pretty good setup too. It is thin. Thin meaning volume's not very high. Yeah, intraday looks like shit. 27K volume on that day. Yeah, volume's too low on this. BA. That's one hell of a. It's definitely one hell of a setup. It's got a monthly even. It's not bad. It's really not bad. ADR is pretty low. Date on Riot. Date on Riot for what? Baba going to 100? I couldn't tell you. I mean, looks kind of shit to me. If it goes to 100, it goes to 100, but not really the biggest fan of that. When do you think breakout will happen on Nvidia? I just said if we get, a thin day today and this holds up, which seems like that's already not happening, possibly tomorrow. I think sometime this week this could go. Rig is crazy. Yeah. This thing is pretty nice. I think it's gonna end up consolidating. Why won't that let me zoom out further? I think it'll end up consolidating soon, around 8. I'll probably get rid of most of it there. I'm up 537% now. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. What up, Kai? 550%. See, that's just like I'm up 550% for pressing a button right here, and then I didn't do a single thing after. And then it's completely stress-free. So if you still think day trading is superior, you might want to rethink that. APP might break out today. I don't know about today. It's possible, but it probably would have already went by now. Lift. Just kind of broke a range. Rig. I'd like to see this right at 807, or right around here. If it can get there today, that'd be nice. Any crypto shares that you're in? No. No. Biotech? Which one? MLTX? Yeah, that is biotech. One thing to note about trading the strategy that I use, or like trading breakouts, don't trade biotechs. So you can see right here, this says biotech. The reason for that is like, okay, this one doesn't look horrible, but the reason for that is, okay, you can see right here. This is the reason. They'll do this randomly. Like this is down 40% in one day. I've seen a perfect breakout setup where, it breaks out and then next day it goes down 97% intraday. And like you wouldn't have had a choice to sell. It wouldn't have hit your stop either. It was just an intraday offering and it completely got deleted. So let's say you had 20% of your account in that, you just lost 20% of your account. So managing risk with biotechs is like fucking impossible because they'll randomly do that. I'm not sure why, but they do. So I avoid them altogether. Rig, look at you go. 600%. So I think at open we were at like 375%. Just added another 200% basically. What was your fill on rig? 0.04 per contract, and now they're 0.28. I got in like right around here somewhere. Pretty good entry on that one. Today looks pretty quiet. SPY. I'd like this to build, a range for a few more days. Definitely give us some good tech setups. That would be nice. This should bounce here. Looks like it's starting to. Kind of an ugly setup though. This one's interesting because there's a 53% ADR. But it does look kind of weak. Can you recommend a broker? Webull. CRM soon. Hopefully. US 30. I don't look at US 30. I do not trade Forex. $67 people watching, damn. Yeah, good thing we've been switching to YouTube because the Discord fills up at 50. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how are they going to max it out at 50? Especially when my server has like fucking 50,000 people. You're a Batman? Interesting, Joseph. Apple. Not really too much to feel about this. It's been strong ever since it broke out. It's only a 21% move, though, over 3 months. Why is that? Because the ADR is 1.3. Want to see something crazy? There's Apple's 3 months in 1 day. Now you see why I focus on faster moving stocks. But Webull won't let you buy options past a certain price. Yes, it will. You have to extend strikes. You have to show more strikes. There's no issues with Webull. I use it all the time. That's what I trade options on. What am I getting out of Rig and Riot? Rig, possibly today. Riot, we'll see. I sold majority of Riot already, so on Friday's close. Friday was crazy. That was really good. Baba, and why does everyone talk about Baba? I think it's because that guy on Twitter keeps posting it. It's not a good setup at all. This isn't horrible, but this is not the best either. Pretty choppy. Riot blessed me last week. Yeah, Riot did us good. And that wasn't even a crazy trade either. I think it's because they had a huge buyback. What, Baba? Doesn't really look like they had a huge buyback. Volume was only 46.9 mil. Who gives a shit about the buyback? If there's not a good setup, then it didn't react for some reason. Probably because it didn't happen. If they had a huge buyback, volume would be, huge. Like 118 mil. That's a decent one. That Brett Simba dude shorting CRM. That's probably not the smartest idea. I mean, it's holding up pretty well. It's definitely not a short setup. EFTR is probably low volume. Yeah. And it's a biotech. Stay away from it. Yeah, today looks pretty dead. But what do you know? Rig's still pushing. It's the power of being in the right sector. Let's see. Energy, is this breaking out yet? It's getting close. It's got a big old monthly flag. Look at that. What a beast. What a beast. What volume number do you look for or above a certain number? Well, the number would be relative to the price. So you have to do a scan based on dollar volume, which I guess for like smaller accounts, I mean, it should probably have like a mil flowing through it per day. It shouldn't be less than that. So that doesn't mean a million volume, but like, I think you should be able to calculate that. Volume times price. How do you find the stocks ready to break? Custom scanners. Got 69 people watching. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, 68 now. Someone went to sleep. What a little bitch. Actually, I don't blame him. There's not much going on. Neo. Nah, I would not say that this looks any good. It's just declining. You want to see something that has made a big move up and then is now going sideways. It's fairly simple. Look at this one. Big move up, goes sideways, big move up, goes sideways, big move up. What setups look best as of right now to you? I'm not really too sure. The best one? This one looks pretty good. I like the sector. IONQ, this one looks pretty good too. It doesn't really seem to be holding up that well today though. NCL or NGL, this isn't bad either. It's not like the setup on it isn't really the best, but good sector. Once again, realistically, the sector and the theme is almost more important than the setup. Net, oh, didn't bounce. Take that off. This one looks pretty good too. So this is like really beat down, but the the thing here, like I would say that this is shit, but the thing here is it, had this big pullback, 200%. It was down quite a bit from the 200 SMA. It was just downtrending so much. And then this would be like sort of a rotation setup. Just because it makes like this big low and then comes back up, makes this flag. And then what I would be targeting is this right here, just because this is where it bounced off of last time. And now it's flagging out. Volume looks good, setup looks good. It is very beat down, but this is just something you get in, get out. So we go straight for, 2 right there. This is what we did on Carvana, right? I think it was. Yeah, this is what we did on Carvana. It was super beat down. It took this huge shit, then set up, went sideways, and then we had this target right here where, it was having this support or resistance off of last time. Probably don't need this line anymore, but you can see had this big area right here, and then super beat down, pulls back, big move, right? 80%, flags out, breaks out, and goes right there. So it makes a big move right after that. So NKLA, simply just because of this big move up, 200%, 7 days, has a range. I think getting another 40% move out of it is not too much to ask for. So if we did get that, risk to reward is really good. What are options on this? Yeah, they're literally like $1. So like if this were to break out and we got these for $1 per contract, in the money they would be like 30, maybe like 25 to 30. So you could do 2,500% pretty easily on that. Listens to Peso Pluma. Ooh, don't know what that is. Market looking pretty boring today. Definitely. What would you say to a person that wants to trade but has school at 9:30 when market opens all the way until 4? Shit, that's kind of a tough question. Sounds like you don't really have a good schedule to fit in trading. I would say you're going to have to use like a trade simulator and go replay individual days. So you're going to have to trade at night, replaying the day until, you're done with school. And by the time you're done with school, you're probably going to be good. So, TMC. I mean, kind of, but like, I don't know. Parabolic short, it should be a lot quicker move than that. It is kind of a setup, though. Not one that I'd really want to take. You think SPY gonna go up? Shit, I got no clue. I could never tell if anything is gonna go up or down. I just react to what happens. How long did it take for you to become consistently profitable? I don't know. Like, not really that long, I guess. Like, once I had the right information, like, it's pretty fucking easy after that. That's really all you need is the right information. And I'll tell you what, Smart Money Concepts is not the right information. A lot of people might disagree with that, but it's just the truth. Hall. Damn. This thing is moving Friday. Not really a setup, though. And the reason I say Smart Money Concepts is not the right information is because please tell me a U.S. Investing Champion winner that used a Smart Money Concept, or tell me any of the top traders in history. And you can't say ICT because that's not a top trader. I'll rephrase that. A verified top trader. When I look for a verified top trader, I want to make sure that, they're the highest taxpayer in a fucking 1,000-mile radius. That's how you know they're good. You recommend TJR's videos to learn? I haven't watched them, but I personally don't like Smart Money Concepts or any of that, so no, I'd recommend that you watch like US Investing Champion interviews and top trader interviews. And watch things like that. That'll be a lot better for you. Carvana. Interesting. I'm not gonna touch this. How does sector affect the trades you take? So basically, like, each stock is put into a group, right? So if we look at this, consumer cyclical, and then we go to consumer cyclical, we can see that, generally the sector has been performing quite well recently. It had this range, then it broke out. But as long as the sector's leading, like, you should be good. You can see technology, right? Same thing here. Had this range, breaks out, and now it's building another range. You just want to look for sectors that are performing well relative to the other ones. So like real estate, we can see this is downtrending. It had a little pop, but it's still downtrending. Then you look at industrials, and it's uptrending. Healthcare, not really going anywhere. Not really going anywhere. Energy, it's building a range still. Once this breaks through, you can get a good rally out of energy. This, like, this isn't really the best sector. You can see tech, energy only because it looks like it's gonna break soon. Basic materials is pretty much just sideways. This definitely not something to pay attention to. This one's okay. But yeah, they're just like grouped together, so Carvana. Interesting. Isn't that quite the move? Looks like it's struggling right where I thought it would. Wonder if this will be a squeezer today. What I'm gonna do is set a price alert a little bit above here. Look Carvana. I will look Carvana. Go. Why can't I type? Jesus. GoCo. This is very thin. It'll probably just end up sideways forever. Oh, now it's pushing through. Carvana's not bad. Where will this end up? I don't have a clue. Couldn't even start to think of a price target for this. Shit. Okay, well, this wants to go. Let's see. 37. What would they want for that? Contract, yeah, risk to reward on this is shit. I'll just avoid it. Risk to reward shit. Pretty hard to identify a price target. Setup's not really that good. Could it make a big move still? Yeah, but I'd rather just wait for a better setup. Like, if this can just make a big move up and then flag out on the hourly, then I'll trade it. But from here, I don't really want to touch it. Do you trade silver bullet breakouts? What the fuck? What does that mean? Silver bullet? Rig about to hit 8? It is. What am I up on it? Almost 700%. 687. Nice. MGOL. Yeah, it's kind of setting up again. This day was shit, though. How's Boar look? Has a pretty good base. It doesn't really look that bad. It's not the best, but it's really not that bad. How's YPF? Usually this thing has been setting up good. What about Baba? Well, what's up with everyone in Baba? Like, why are you guys so focused on Baba? It's dog shit. Carvana, aren't you just gonna... This is probably gonna go crazy today. Yeah. It is what it is. The way that this set up this morning, I think this could go pretty crazy today. Okay, there's my 700% on rig. 712. Carvana. I want to see. The contracts are just so shit. Like, yeah, whatever. Fuck that. We'll look at that a different time. Like I was saying earlier, if it makes a big move, it's going to go sideways eventually. So maybe it'll be tradable in the future. But for now, I don't really care. Okay, rig, I'm going to sell more here. Thank you, rig. 0.04 to 33. I might just close the rest of rig right here, actually. 712%. Do you check for setups in hourly time frame and then enter off the 15 or the 5? I usually enter off the 1 or the 5. In setups, I prefer to check on a larger time frame. Hourly can be good sometimes, but I do prefer daily. Usually I'll look at a daily and then look at the hourly just to see like a closer picture. If that makes sense. Like just kind of see a zoomed in version of the daily. Aqua Europe 1,000 or 620%. $1,200. Yeah, that's pretty good. Check now. Oh, that's a nice setup. That's definitely a good looking setup, but the ADR is too low. That's good though. I like the way that these candles are moving. But it's too slow for me. Maybe this will flag out here on the 1 minute. I think each trade gives me different percent gain. Yeah, maybe. I think each trade is slightly different. Like on what it shows. Wish I bought more though, only in like 50. Yeah, I think I had like 100. Either at 100 or like 125. Because I remember selling it by the 25 group. Like, oh, 25 here, 25 there. Now I got none though. I actually just sold all of it. Which that may have been stupid, but I'm cool with it. 7 times risk. App breaking. Not yet. Not yet, mister. It's got to get above 2666. Which my alert on it is 2663. That should be adjusted. It should be like right here. How are options on this, just in case? Oh, wow. Options are pretty ugly. I guess it's not horrible. These 30 calls are... Shit, the spread on that's kind of ugly. So you look for it to break a recent high? No, it's just got to break the range clearly. So, like, I mean, you can see this is where it's been topping out. I guess you could say, like, here if you really wanted to, but that's just too early for me. I'd say, like, right here, you know? Like, once it takes out that high, then yeah, you should be good. Just because it's, like, a flat top. If it was ranging, like, you know, how we normally see them, then you wouldn't be looking for that. Carvana. Let me try to find a good example. I guess we can use CRM. So, like, this, obviously, I'm not going to look for it to, like, break the high, because you'd be way too late. But right here, I see a range. That right there. So, once it, you know, pushes through and kind of breaks this trend line, then it should be good. Nice. We got some good gains on rig. You guys in the server. Do you wait to enter of momentum candles? I mean, I just wait for, like, the highs to be broken, I guess. Damn, what is it with the volume scan? This bitch got full quick. Ubo. Gonna start pushing again or what? That volume came in pretty good. 30 calls? 30 calls for what? What were we talking about? App? Honestly, I'd prefer shares on this. The calls are pretty shit. Aqua. Average Morgan trades trade. That's a tongue twister. That literally is the average, though. I mean, average is like 400%. That's pretty crazy. Average is like 400%. I feel like most people sit there and post their fucking 20% SPY trade. The calls are cheap, but they move a lot. No, well, the bid ask spread isn't that good. There's not much volume on them. I'm gonna speak for everyone and just say thank you, Morgan, for taking the time to answer our questions and helping us through our own trading journey. If no one told you, we appreciate it for real. Well, thank you. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do during the day, and I don't see why it wouldn't. What's your next swing? Not sure. We gotta wait and see. Hopefully, we can get something soon. I do like the look of Nvidia. How's that doing now, though? Oh, bounce off these moving averages. I think this could, you know, give us a good move. Very strong. See, this is what strong stock looks like. Although it hasn't moved that much, it's still strong. 180% in 6 months. That's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. blessing us brokies with his infinitely vast well knowledge of trading. What website is that? It's a program. Yeah, TC2000, like Mr. Jeff said. So this is just what I use for the charts. That's basically it. I don't trade on it. Rig, I think I got a pretty perfect exit on that. I just top ticked that. Damn. Riot, I'm going to continue to swing. Rig, I'm actually going to take off my positions list now because that is no longer a position of mine. Doesn't mean that it's done or that it's bad, but I did actually sell that. Carvana. Oh, looks like it wants to go again. Let's see. Will it make a big move? What other charting platforms allows you to look at sectors? I'm not sure. TC2000 for sure, but I don't really use anything else. Alright, is Carvana ready to go again? It looks like it. It definitely looks like it wants to. Be curious to see where this ends up by the end of today. I think a big move for this is definitely due. I'm just trying to think of... I just can't identify a price target. And the strikes are... Like, the risk to reward on the contracts are just so ass for some reason. What brokers use to trade? Mainly Cobra, but Webull. There's Cobra trading, which is like... It's more beneficial for shorting. Webull's fine. Really, all you need is Webull. Is TC2000 free to use? Nah, I pay like $40 a month. I pay more for TradingView, actually. I pay like $60 a month for TradingView. I don't know what I bought, but it's really stupid. The volume on this is pretty good. It is starting to flag out. Oh. Kind of looks like this wants to go. The volume's really low on it. Give it a little bit. I'll just set this a little higher. I mean, if it continues to go up, volume should probably roll in. But if volume doesn't roll in, then the trade's not valid. We need that big volume, which we really just aren't getting. It's starting to roll in, but it's not the craziest. Yeah, you gotta wait for that volume, though. It did break. It broke, the price we're looking at, but we need that volume to confirm. Roku is moving today. It's up 6%. There's no setup here, though. Can keep moving all at once. How much volume are you looking for? Any specific number? No, so it's never really a specific number. It's more just relative to previous volume. So, okay, well, this definitely looks like it's going. I'm going to take some shares on this. Let's see. Oh, shit, I do not have that much buying power for some reason. Okay. Stop loss would be 25.82. Let me check the options chain again real quick before I go with shares. Let's see if I can get filled on these 30s. What the fuck? 15. I mean, I could pay 20 for them, but I don't really want to. Should I pay 24? Maybe I'll grab like a very small amount of these 30 calls because I don't really like. Not really liking the. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll just do a small amount of the 30s rather than. I could pay 20 for them, whatever. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Not really willing to take much risk on for this. Setup's okay, but it's not the best. And then the options change kind of shit. The volume on them are terrible, yeah. That's why I'm not taking much. And, the volume on this thing's not even that good either. Took some shares. That's fair. Rivian. Oh, I guess no chart. Oh, there we go. What about Rivian? It's popping right now. Well, that doesn't mean you need to be in it. There's no setup. You gotta wait for the setup. Oh, look at Tesla. What do you know? Riot. What am I up on this? 250%? That's cool. Alright, I don't really think there's anything else to do. Have you done a video on how to set up TC2000? I would, but I just posted the link to the layout in the Discord. I thought that was easier. And like a plus for being in the Discord. It just completely puts the whole layout. You don't have to press anything other than click the link. You also teach in the group which stocks are better for shares and options. I don't really understand that. Yeah, that's definitely something that I've been over quite a few times in there. Maybe I could make like a little bit of a guide on that and put it in there. I mean, there's quite a few guides, I guess. We have the strategies channel that's pretty in depth on those. Okay, well, I gotta answer this. I have to answer that. I have 400 for trading right now. Should I buy SAR and have 200 for trading in Webull? Probably not. I think you should get some more. You should save up some more money for sure. I mean, you could and just paper trade, but I think you should save a little, to be honest. I don't think that would be very beneficial for you right now. Especially if you're like, expecting to start making money right away from it. Like 200's not too much to play with. Where did you post a link in the Discord? In the charting channel. It's a private channel. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow because the market's pretty pooky. Alright. Later, guys.